channel and welcome back to another Trader Joe's grocery haul. And I'm not just going to be doing a grocery haul today, I'm also going to be doing some meal prep with you so you guys can get some meal ideas and whatnot, and I'm super excited. So let's dive in and stay tuned for how I plan to use all this food. So this is a full restock, pretty much needed everything. This is the current state of my refrigerator, not that much going on. We've got some herbs and a little bit and some pizza. That's what we got going on. So let's go ahead and get into it, starting with some meats, some proteins. I decided to try this, which I don't think I've ever tried before. It's the beef skirt steak with teriyaki, sesame teriyaki sauce. It is USDA choice Angus beef. This was pricey, this was 20 bucks, but I plan to cook this on the cast iron to have as protein throughout the week. I don't plan to eat that as a meal. I plan to have that with like salads or like a dinner. I plan to have it with like salads or as lunches and things like that so we can grab and go. I wanted more pre-cooked meats on deck. As well as this guy, I've never tried this. This is the pollo asada. It is thinly sliced chicken breast for pollo asada seasoned with authentic recipe. So we'll try it. I've never tried either one of those. I love the shawarma chicken thighs from Trader Joe's. Those are the best. They are so good, so flavorful, and so worth getting. Pick them up. I already have some in the freezer, so that's why. Oh, I actually think I want that for dinner tonight though. So let's take that out. So that's what that looks like, shawarma chicken thighs. Again, same packaging. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat that for dinner tonight. I've got some eggs. I just grabbed a dozen of large brown eggs. I am going to hard boil like a couple of them, and I'm going to eat the rest for eggs, obviously, in the morning for breakfast. I normally get butter lettuce in this little container thing, which I still have. But we go through this so quick because we'll eat the entire head basically for one salad. But I typically get it for this for like wraps and things like that, like ground turkey wraps. But then I wanted this butter lettuce for salads. It's just so tender and really just nice. Purposefully, I bought it to mix in with this guy. I love these salad kits because they're so easy and convenient. But the issue is I feel like it's all just like cabbage. Which I get it, it's to make it last longer because it's more of like a drier lettuce, but I just feel like it's just not enough lettuce. That makes sense? I don't know. So I figured I could mix this and create two salads out of that. I didn't mention what this is. This is the barbecue and black pepper Toscana, which I've never tried before, but I do like their salad kits. I don't pick them up a ton, but I do like them. That's it for protein. I do have some lunch meats and stuff still in the fridge. And then we have a ton of protein still in the freezer for dinners throughout the week. I have some of these little petite carrots. If you like using these for a dinner side, do them with a little bit of brown butter and some shallots, or even like a honey glaze over the top with some ginger. So good. And they just last in the fridge for a really long time, so they're an awesome side dish. I don't eat them like I would baby carrots. Make sense? Some cremini mushrooms. I just like to have these on deck for whatever could come up. Typically we eat them in like a stir fry or a pasta night, something like that, but I always have those on hand. Tomatoes, I'm going to be using these for salads this week, but also, again, whatever comes up. I grabbed this butternut squash. I thought this would be good for bulking up salads or as a side dish for dinner as well. Roasting it, throwing it in the air fryer, and you're good to go. But I think I'm going to keep it in this container and not pre-cook it. I'm going to, or no, I think I'm gonna pre-cook this. We're gonna pre-cook this. It's decided. And then I have some baby cucumbers. I like these. They're just softer, easier to eat for Arlo, but also I like them in salads. I like them plain, in dip, all that kind of stuff. I grabbed 3 bell peppers, a red, a yellow, and an orange. I will eat these like for lunch, like not that only thing, but I will eat them as a veggie for lunch. We use them in stir fries. Like, opportunities are endless. We always go through bell peppers. I only picked up 3 this week because I do have a bunch of other produce, and I want to make sure that it doesn't go bad because, as we know, prices in the grocery store are ridiculous. I grabbed some kale. This is how I keep my kale. So I go ahead and take a giant container and line it with paper towel enough to wrap over the top. And then I put in these little like paper towel things. Like my friend called them bows, I think she called them. I don't know. But it soaks up any moisture to prevent them from going off quicker. So if you keep your kale in a bag or in the container that it comes in, it's just bound to go off quicker. But if you get it in a container, you can still put paper towel in it. It's just gonna help absorb any extra moisture and make sure that it lasts longer in your fridge. Grab some Honeycrisp apples, those are our favorites. And then a couple of lemons for lemon water, for, I love sprinkling some lemon juice or lemon zest on vegetables. It's so good. And salad dressings, things like that. Haricot Vert are my favorite green beans of life. I just feel like they just are so much crispier. If you find that green beans just become mushy, try these. They're crispy, they're crunchy, and they're delicious. You can also cut these up fresh in salads. But yeah, especially for meal prepping, I feel like these will hold up well if you have leftovers from the night before or something like that. I grabbed a bunch of little baby sweet potatoes for side dishes. We can have baked potatoes, but also Arlo really likes them. I grabbed 2 avocados. I like these for salads, avocado toast, whatnot. 2 onions, a yellow sweet onion, and then a red onion. Red onions are great for salads. Some shallots. I love cooking with shallots, like sauteing green beans whatnot. They're just like a garlicky onion. They're delicious. If you have not tried shallots, highly recommend. Also love frying them in a little bit of oil to add some crisp to whatever you might be eating that doesn't have a lot of texture. Another clove of garlic. I grabbed zucchinis. I already take them out of the packaging. I do that because they last longer when I take them out of the packaging. I don't know what it is. I feel like it holds the moisture in, it's gross. So I take it out of the packaging and I find that they last longer. So zucchinis, I like grilling my zucchinis, sauteing them. I'm probably going to grill at least 1 or 2 of them to have in the fridge. And then some broccoli. This is great roasted in the oven with a little bit of olive oil. So good. Okay, fruit. I grabbed some raspberries and some bananas, and then obviously the apples. For some little snacky snacks, they had these, and these are so good. These are the patio potato chips. They're a mix of sea salt and vinegar, dill, ketchup, and barbecue. So good. Have to have a good potato chip on hand. I grabbed this. I haven't grabbed this granola in forever. I used to eat it a lot. Granola can be high in calories, but it doesn't matter. It's good for you. It's filling. It's great to add to yogurt. Arlo really likes to snack on it. So this is the almond butter granola, so I like that. I grabbed this, which I've never tried before. It's the non-dairy oat creamer in brown sugar. My only problem with the oat is they just add so much oil to it, and I get it to make it like creamy, but I feel like that's kind of gross. So I don't know, we'll try this and see. I've seen a lot of people rave about it, that it's good. String cheese, I eat pretty much 1 every single day with my lunch as a snack. Arlo really enjoys them too. It's a good way for him to get calcium into his diet. Spicy hummus, which I don't know if I've ever tried the spicy one from Trader Joe's, so I grabbed that for dips, for my bell peppers and stuff. I don't always dip my vegetables, but I also really like it in salads. I think it adds a creamy texture, as well as on like sandwiches, which I already have bread in the fridge, so that's why I didn't pick that up. I grabbed this. Scott really likes this, and I thought it would be good for him to have as like a quick lunch or on top of a salad. This is the curry chicken salad. It's slightly sweet with a spicy kick. It's really freaking good if you like curry. I grabbed some goat cheese. I like adding goat cheese to salads. Again, creamy consistency. Also really good on the top of avocado toast. That's that. I grabbed these. These are my favorite go-to quick breakfast. Like, I have so much going on and I want to stop at Starbucks, but I don't want to spend like $5 on a breakfast sandwich. I grab these. These are the Egg Witch breadless sandwiches. And if you want to add bread, those mini bagels are perfect for these. Basically, it's 2 egg patties, a turkey bacon, or turkey sausage, and a piece of cheese. You heat them up in a microwave. So quick, so easy, and 16 grams of protein. So we love that. Grabbed some just basic pasta Arlo really likes to eat pasta. We always have it on hand, whether we do like a shrimp pasta or ground turkey pasta, anything like that. So it's quick and easy. I grabbed some semi-sweet chocolate chunks. I love having these on hand for so many different reasons. First of all, I just will eat them. Second of all, they're really good in stuffed dates, which I'm going to be making for you in a little bit. I make these all the time. Peanut butter or almond butter, whatever butter of choice, nut butter, with this and a little bit of hemp seeds. So good for a sweet tooth, and they're healthier. I wanted to try these. These are the buffalo style seasoned almonds. I love their nuts. I feel like they're a really affordable price for a nut. And yeah, I'm excited to try those. I love anything buffalo seasoned. Another onion salt because we were almost out, or we might be completely out. I like these as quick little on the go snacks. These are the Chomps free range turkey. They're good. They're like a healthier Slim Jim, I guess. These are my favorite protein bars of all time. These are the Fulfill chocolate salted caramel, and then this is the chocolate hazelnut flavor. You can only get them at Trader Joe's, I want to say they're from, I know where they're from and I completely forgot. I know it says Colorado, but I want to say they're Canadian or something like that. I don't know, but they're so good. If you've not tried these yet, highly recommend. These are, did I show you the dates? I don't know if I showed you the dates. These are the dates that I get. These are the PNC Medjool dates, and I go ahead and just slice them, take out the pit, and stuff them, and I'll show you that in a minute. I grabbed some hand soap for my bathroom because I was out. This is the Foaming Peony Blossom hand soap. I love the coconut body butter. It is my all-time favorite, and every time I get a new scent, whether it's limited edition or whatever the case may be, it's not the same consistency, but I have hope for this. I am a lotion addict. I love lotion, it's my favorite. So this is the Brazilian nut body butter. So hopefully it's good. I know that I've heard that it smells really good, but let's open it up really quick because I am curious. Oh, it smells delicious. Let's feel the consistency. Okay, that feels really similar to my coconut. That's nice, okay. It feels very consistent. Caramel and pistachio scent, which I agree. It smells like the Boom Boom cream from Sol de Janeiro. Anywho, awesome. So excited that I picked that up, and I like that it's a good consistency. I picked up a couple beverages. This is the sparkling green tea with pineapple juice. Scott really likes these. It's just like a fun drinky treat thing. I don't know. They're good. We ran out of olive oil, so I picked up some extra virgin olive oil. I like using the spray one for the air fryer. I just find that it's easier, as well as for eggs. I use the regular oil for like cooking vegetables and meats and stuff, but I like the spray for eggs as well as for the air fryer. And then last but not least, one of y'all recommended if I like sparkling water to try this. And I never did because it's a little bit pricier than what I typically like to pay for sparkling water. It's like $6. It's not the end of the world. It's got better for you ingredients, so hopefully I like it. It's actual real fruit and not just like flavors. So we'll see. I got the mango and orange, I want to say. Mango orange, yep. So that is everything that I picked up for this will last us a little over a week of groceries. I hope you guys enjoyed. All of this was around $200. Oh wait, I did also get flowers, which costs a lot of money. So I got 2 things of peonies, which were each $10 a piece, but how beautiful are those? White hydrangeas, which are my favorite, and then I don't know what this stuff is. This is green dragon, but I'm gonna go ahead and put together a floral arrangement. I like to do this every so often. I just find that it's so, like, livens up the space. It makes it just, I don't know, I love it. So let's go ahead and get into the prepping and putting away of everything. I'm going to cook some meats and show you how I prep for the week ahead. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching the grocery haul, and let's get into the prep.
So I warm up my cast iron pan with a little bit of olive oil, then I pop my steak in it, then I go ahead and position my cooksey above it and put the little virtual thermometer on each piece of meat so I know the internal temperature of the meat plus how long I've had it on each side cooking. I absolutely love this app. I had no idea how easy and effective it would be, and the inside of my steak was perfectly medium rare when it was done. I was insanely impressed. So highly recommend that, and I do have a coupon code for you linked down below. Then moving along, I'm going to go ahead and batch cook some butternut squash. Again, I love to use this in many different ways, so I go ahead and spray it with a little bit of spray olive oil and season it with some onion salt from Trader Joe's. then a little bit of pepper, and then I pop it into my air fryer. I did this on the roast setting at 325 until it was done, and then I occasionally shaked it to ensure that it was evenly cooked. Then I went ahead and popped that into a Tupperware. I love these seal lock containers. You'll see me using those. Those are my preference for Tupperwares. Then I went ahead and prepped out some salad. So I did a whole bag of butter lettuce, and then I did one of these salad kits. I just feel like they don't have that much lettuce in them, so I like to mix them and bulk them up with a little bit of butter lettuce. This one, it was so good. I ate one for lunch after. So I went ahead and just mixed the lettuce to combine and then put all the toppings in it. I didn't put the dressing on until I decided to use the actual salad, so I just did half and half for each one. So I went ahead and mixed in the toppings and then divvied them into 2 of the medium large containers of the same Tupperware that I absolutely love. And then when it was time to eat this, I just threw some fresh vegetables in there to bulk it up a little bit. And steak. And then I went ahead and boiled some hard-boiled eggs. I actually like to use the eggs that I didn't finish from last week. I find that making hard-boiled eggs with older eggs is easier and they peel easier, in my opinion. So then I went ahead and boiled those and then popped them into a Tupperware once they were done. I peel them right on the spot. I find it easier. Then I went ahead and kind of went through my old potato onion bowl just to make sure nothing was rotten. I also have some garlic in there. And then put my newer potatoes towards the bottom, so those will last a little bit longer. And then those baby potatoes I need to use up because those were old. And then popped my onions in, and that's my little potato onion bowl. Then moving along, I went ahead and chopped up some broccoli. This is just a good vegetable. I can steam it for Arlo to eat. We can have it with lunches. Just an easy vegetable. I didn't cook this because I don't love like pre-cooked vegetable or broccoli anyways. I just find it mushy, so I like to just make it in the moment, but I did chop it all up because it just takes time and it's easier to not have to do that during the week. So then once that was all done, I do eat the actual stems of the broccoli. Sometimes they're not good. It just depends on the broccoli. But if you chop off all the exterior, you get this like really good, center. Scott taught me this. His grandma used to do it. So I went ahead and just chopped off the remainder and kept those, and I added those to my little veggie snack platter things that I make. So added those in there and added a cheese stick for some protein. And then these buffalo almonds were so good. So I went ahead and put those in each container. And then I just filled it with whatever I was feeling at the moment, whatever I had. These are awesome. You can also throw in some like salami or whatever you prefer. But I did bell pepper. And I did a little bit of cucumber and some spicy hummus. So that was my little snack platter. And I typically eat this with like another meal, or it's like a snack. But if I wanted to make it a meal, I would add some pretzels and some sort of protein to it. Then it was time to cut up my zucchini. I love to grill zucchini, and I feel like zucchini does actually hold pretty well as long as you don't cook it too much, which is why I like to cook it on our Traeger smoker. So I went ahead and sliced it into thin slices. Look at Winnie in the back trying to get a piece. And then I drizzle it with a little bit of olive oil. And then my seasonings of choice, I think I used the umami seasoning from Trader Joe's, which is really good. It has a little bit of a kick in it. And then I went through on the pollo asada on the grill. We have a Traeger smoker, so it doesn't get super grill marked, but it gives a great flavor. I went ahead and just divvied up the zucchini and summer squash into a Tupperware container, and then I was checking to make sure that the steak was cooked perfectly, and it was. So then I went ahead and popped that into my container as well. Same thing with the chicken. Once I pulled that off the grill, and we used this for salads and everything, I was so surprised. Everything got eaten and it was awesome, and I'm going to continue doing this. It takes time, but it's so worth it. Then it was time to batch prep like a little dessert, so I'm chopping up some chocolate, adding some hemp seeds, and quite a generous amount of chunky peanut butter, but you can use smooth peanut butter, whatever you prefer, or whatever nut butter of choice. And then I went ahead and mixed that all together Then I slice down the center of my date and pick out the seed or the pit, and then I stuff that mixture into the dates. These are so good as a dessert or even just with coffee in the morning. So good, and just like a healthier alternative. And then it was time to make my floral arrangement. I love making these, and the peonies were so beautiful. I absolutely loved them, so highly recommend grabbing some peonies next time. Peonies, I don't know. Next time you're at the market. This was such a fun springtime summer bouquet. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching my batch cook with me. If you do, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up, which will let me know you want to see more in the future.
All right, so we have all of our stuff. I'm gonna run through it really quick. I call this more batch cooking versus meal prepping. I've been doing it for a while now, and I know meal prepping takes a really long time, but believe me, it saves you time in the long run. So I batch cook because I hate eating the same thing all the time. So I went ahead and batch cooked some dessert options, which these are my favorite dates, stuffed with a nut butter, whatever of your choice, cocoa, nibs, and some hemp seeds. So good. I went ahead and batch cooked 5 hard-boiled eggs. These are a great, quick way to like bulk up a lunch or add more protein to a lunch, or throw into a salad. So I have 2 salads. I basically took the pre-made kit, mixed it with butter lettuce, and put the toppings in there and separated it into 2 salads. And the dressing, I'll use half of it on one salad and half of the other. And I'll throw some chicken, steak, hard-boiled egg, beans, some other fresh veggies in there that I would like to kind of change up the flavor so I don't feel like I'm eating the same thing every day. And then my beloved snack boxes. I love these. These are perfect for making a whole meal with like egg and like some ground turkey, not ground turkey, turkey slices, because they have vegetables, they have hummus, they have beans, and they have nuts, and they have a cheese stick. So these are awesome midday pick-me-ups, or like I said, you can make it a lunch on its own. I have my kale already ready to go in here to add to salads, to saute for dinners, whatnot. My grilled carne asada or pollo asada chicken, which is awesome. Just batch prep that so I can add that to my salad. I can add that on the side of my little snack boxes. I can put it in pasta. I can eat it plain. I can make tacos with it. Endless options, or I can make it with some rice and vegetables. The veggie that I batch cooked was zucchini and summer squash. I feel like this holds up really well, and you can add it to rice bowls. You can add it to your salad. You can literally add it to anything. So love that. Just simply salt, seasoned and grilled up on the grill. And you guys saw I used my Cooksy to cook up this, what is it? The teriyaki beef skirt steak. That was so awesome. I am so intimidated by cooking steak because I don't want to overcook it, and it's something I'm not familiar with. I'm really familiar with cooking chicken, fish, but steak, no, not in my like realm of like abilities. So Cooksy actually sent that over to me. This isn't sponsored, but I do have like a custom code and stuff for you guys if you're curious to check it out. If you're new to cooking, or I don't know, you just feel overwhelmed by cooking things and you're constantly buying pre-cooked meats, can be so expensive. It's insane. It's literally like 10 times the price to get it pre-cooked. So try that out. I honestly was so impressed with how easy it was. I was a little nervous, but then I watched the Cooksy like YouTube video on how to calibrate it and put it on your thing, and it is awesome. A game changer, so cool. I love how you can literally select which piece of whatever and you know exactly what temperature it is. It's crazy cool. So I knew that this was 145 degrees inside, which is what the instructions said, and instructions also said to do 2.5 minutes, and this literally has a timer on it. You can move it around, you can do awesome, like it's crazy. And they also have full recipes on there as well that I saw that were super cool. So it's like, they'll tell you when to put what in, and like, it's awesome. I'm super excited about it. I also batch cooked up some butternut squash, again, salads, rice bowls, anything. Arla might like that. And then I did not cook the broccoli, but I went ahead and chopped it up and prepped it. So this is super easy to throw in the air fryer, throw in a sheet pan, throw in a pan, and cook it up fresh because I do prefer fresh broccoli. So that is everything that I batch prepped and made with the groceries that I just showed you guys. Thing that I do want to say, I didn't actually prep this in the video because I had already prepped it way in advance. I prep out individual servings of rice. So I cook a giant rice cooker full of rice, and then I weigh out like a serving of rice, or just scoop in a serving of rice, wrap it in saran wrap. Typically store them in the freezer, but we will take out a couple of them for the week, keep them in the fridge so it's easy to have fresh rice. I think that individual packets of rice are just A, filled with a lot of not so great things, and B, they're just more expensive. Rice should be super cheap and easy, so highly recommend making your own rice packets. Again, it takes more time, I know, but you're gonna watch Netflix anyways, put on a show and prep out your rice. If you like these videos and find them helpful, let me know by giving this video a big thumbs up. It lets me know you wanna continue seeing more videos, not just grocery hauls, but a little bit more to it on what I do with the actual food that I buy. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!